I need to finish Hogwarts in Minecraft so that it is ready for you guys to download. I have been procrastinating it for far too long. We have empty space in the interior, it is a bit of a mess, and we need to just get it done. Hello everyone, my name is Dragonod, and today we're building Hogwarts in Minecraft. And so here we are on my main Hogwarts map, and as you can see, the exterior is basically 100% complete. There are some slight final polishes I need to do, but it is basically done and I'm happy with it. However, the interior on the other hand is a completely other story, and the interior is what we're going to be focusing on for the majority of these videos. And so initially I was not planning on making any videos of me finishing my map. However, I thought, why not? Let me get some insight and provide some hype over the final download of the map. And building Hogwarts is going to be a lot of effort, and so a subscribe and a like would be hugely appreciated. But anyway, let's just get straight into it. And so every big project does require some good planning, and so I've written a very simple book, stuff to do, I know, very imaginative. And so we have 4 main things we need to do. We need to fix the bugs on the exterior that occurred when I updated the map from 1.15 to 1.16, and then we need to build the Chamber of Secrets, Dumbledore's office, and then literally we just need to grind out all of those random corridors and classrooms, which I have just been procrastinating for months. That is the main reason my Hogwarts is not downloadable yet, because I find the interior hard to do, and so I just need to sit down and do it. So the first thing mentioned was to fix all of the bugs with the fences and the walls. And so this is what I'm talking about. This is what it's meant to look like. This is what it turned into when I updated the world to 1.16. So basically 1.16 updated the way the walls work, and it did just mess absolutely everything up, and that is such a massive pain. It infuriates me so much. And so we basically just need to go ahead and give ourselves a debug stick, and we need to go ahead and fix all of these walls. It's gonna be a pain, but let's just go ahead and do it. I have now done one side, and I can already tell this is going to be such a massive pain to do. Not only do we need to do these ones, we need to do all of the fences in all the courtyards as well. Oh dear, let's keep going. That is one tower done, now time for the second one. And as I built, I did get into a bit of a rhythm, which definitely helped speed up the process. All the wall glitches now should be fixed, and look at that, the bell towers in all of their glory. And then we come down here and we see this monstrosity. These fences are my new enemy. They are meant to look like this, and I have redone them so many times and they keep glitching back. Ugh. Well, let's go fix it, hopefully for the last time. And so those are the fences now complete in the quad, in the clock tower courtyard, and the transfiguration courtyard. And oh my gosh, it was such a pain. I hope I never have to do that ever again. But also one thing I noticed whilst in the quad is we have 3 different designs for the windows inside the inner quad. And I think we should probably settle for one design. And I think this is my favorite design. And so we're just gonna go ahead and replace all the designs with this design right here. I'm not too sure what to do with this layer of windows right here, since there's no actual room for any interior. There's this corridor down here, and then there's this corridor up here, so there's not actually too much room in the middle. So I'm thinking I'll probably just leave them as fake windows for now, and I'll see what I can do when we move on to the interior. But anyway, to build these windows, we're just going to need some of these materials, and then we're just going to go ahead and remove this. I think it's 4 blocks tall. Yeah, 4 blocks tall. Like so, just add in extra window blocks. And then I think we have another one here. 2 trapdoors, like so. And then a slab here. And then the fence on top and beneath. Yes, that does look so much nicer, but I also do prefer this window texture. So let's go ahead and replace these glass blocks with this new texture. I definitely do prefer this texture. It just looks so much more Hogwartsy. And so let's just go ahead and replace all of these windows. And as for what's going on the other side of the windows, I have no idea. We'll go ahead and figure that out in another video. And we're also going to need to go ahead and move this window closer to this side so that it is in the center of these 2 windows. And so the gap between these windows is 23 blocks, so we need to come in 11 blocks along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this window should go about here. That's not great. There is a massive corridor in the way. I think we'll only have the window on the 2nd floor, so up here. We'll go ahead and paste this in right here. Yep, that'll work. We can just go ahead and replace the blocks around there with endstone bricks. Like that. Yep, that works. Okay. And then just paste in the exact same window design right here. And I have noticed that this window is not actually in line with the window on the inside, and so I think we are going to have to go ahead and move this window across 2 more blocks, and then move that window across, and then we'll also have to realign this window to be in the center of these 2 areas. Or actually, should we move it to this area so it kind of covers the expanse of the wall? Yeah, I think we can move this window over to this side, and then we'll have this window further to this side, and so a bit more symmetrical to this side. Does that make sense? I think it does. So we need to go ahead and replace this design right here, just there, and then we'll have the window in this area right here. And so there we go, those windows are now in place, and I said it's now time we start work on the Chamber of Secrets. Okay, and so we are now on a brand new world, and my plan is to just build a chamber on this world, and then once it is complete, I can just go ahead and copy and paste it into the Hogwarts world. And so the thing that I'm anticipating is going to be the hardest to build is the face of Salazar Slytherin. It's just so organic, and I've never really made faces in Minecraft before, so it's going to be interesting to see how well I can build it. And so I think we are just going to get started into building the head, and then we can go ahead and build the rest of the chamber behind. Let's get started. Okay, so we now have this, and I'm actually reasonably happy with how it turned out. I still think I need to polish up on the wispy snake parts that come out of his head, but overall, I'm actually pretty happy with how this has turned out. It definitely looks like a face. You can definitely see a face in there, and you can just about see the snakes coming out. And so, now all we need to do is just add in the sort of cliff face behind it, and then we can start work on the rest of the chamber. Oh my gosh, I messed up a replace command and everything has been turned to gravel. Oh, I really hope undo is gonna work. Please? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay, looks like we have some polishing up to do, but that is a massive relief. And there we go. There is a face of Salazar Slytherin. I gotta say, it did turn out better than I originally expected. However, it doesn't exactly stand out from the wall. It kind of blends in a bit too much with the shades of grey, and so what I'm thinking is maybe we can use some smooth sandstone. It kind of looks like the colour shown in the film, and I think it would stand out much more against this back cliff. So I think we'll go ahead and replace it with this and see how it looks. Yes, I think that looks so much nicer with the sandstone instead of the stone. It just stands out so much more against the background cliff. And if you come down here, we can see a little snake design that I've been working on. And so if you don't know, these snakes will line both sides of the walkway going into the chamber. And I'm actually pretty happy with how this design turned out. It looks mildly like a snake with a little eye, and then a sort of flat to come either side of the snake's head. I'm not sure what they're called. And then we have the teeth. I am just using my nether brick fence texture. I think it does look rather nice. I think this design will work, so all we need to do is just go ahead and paste this on either side of the walkway, and then we just need to go ahead and finish off the rest of the chamber, which I'm hoping should be pretty easy. It's just a simple sort of like arched roof and then an open area at the front. Oh yes, this is starting to look awesome. I absolutely love the snake heads, and then I have added the water on either side, and my gosh, this is looking really, really cool. And so the only thing now that we need to add is this little archway that goes all the way down the entire chamber, and then the opening area at the front, and then we're basically done. The only thing we need to add after that is just all the pipes and then some decoration, maybe some like ivy, maybe some stalactites coming from the roof, but that's about it. We are almost done, and my gosh, I absolutely love it. But definitely we need to add in the roof so it does look a bit more gloomy and dark like the chamber itself. And there we have it. That is the archway now built over the chamber, and it is really dark in here, so I did have to add some trapdoors in the ceiling, basically let some natural light into the area, otherwise it was literally pitch black. But there we go, there we have the main entrance walkway into the chamber, and my gosh, it does look really awesome. And this is kind of where I wish I was on 1.17, because then I will be able to use the new cave blocks to make the ceiling, to add in some stalactites around the ceiling and the back as well. But unfortunately, I'm still on 1.16 because that is the game version the Hogwarts map is on right now. And so we'll have to make use of simply just some walls and fences to make the stalactites, but basically we can just go ahead and add in some very simple stalactites coming down from the ceiling just to add some decoration and make the chamber look a bit old and ruined. Oh my gosh, I really wish I was on 1.17 because of the new dripstone block and just the new hanging vines. They look so cool in the lush caves, and I really wish we could implement that into this chamber, but unfortunately not yet. Definitely adding these stalactites added so much more atmosphere to the chamber itself, and that means the only thing we have left to do is to finish this main area at the front. And so it's basically it's just kind of a cliff that goes kind of just straight up. I'm not actually sure what is at the top. I might just leave it for now, but yeah, it's just a massive sort of cliff area that goes around the entire area. And so I guess we're just going to build that, and then the chamber is done. And there we have it. That is the Grand Cavern now added. Honestly, I have no idea what to add for the ceiling. I'm just going to leave it blank for now, just to let some natural light enter the area. But there we have it. That is the Chamber of Secrets now basically complete. And I must say, I do quite like it. I think the head still might need some improvement. It does look a bit strange, I must admit. It's a first. Let's put it that way. I have never built anything like this before, so it's alright. It's not bad for a first attempt. But I am actually really happy with how everything else turned out, and that is the Chamber of Secrets now done. And so unfortunately, that is all we have time for today's video. And if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any upcoming Hogwarts videos. And so that's all from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya!